Cancer. This is your July love reading. The cards on the table are the Psychic Tarot deck. These cards I'm about to lay are the Oracles of Vision deck. You won't hear me say what those cards mean, because they're not meant to be used with inherent meanings. They're meant to just be interpreted through the spirit, which is the way I prefer to operate as an intuitive. I really don't like cards to have meanings already in that way. Let's see. Oh, I want to say for singles, my readings are really good for seeing what issues, because like whatever you're seeing playing out for the Cancers for the month, they're bound, in these readings, they're playing out in relationships. But if you're single, you may not have a relationship that these issues are playing out on. But that doesn't mean that you're not in the same place. So for singles, my readings are good for seeing the things that can be preventing you from bringing love into your life. So as you're looking at these readings, you're able to see how open you are for bringing new love into your life with the space that you're in. So you would kind of want to see it as how you're relating to love itself, not to a person, but to love itself. Okay. Let's get started. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck is triumph. That's the overall energy. I'm just feeling the energy right now, and I'm just really feeling like, this month for Cancer and their partners, it's like the truth is coming out. That's what I'm getting. The truth is coming out. Your partner is kind of inward this month. They're kind of, they've kind of gone within themselves a lot. And they're doing that from the middle of the month on. Actually, more like the second week of the month. They're kind of all within themselves. But I'm getting that that's because it's like for some of them, their hearts are kind of closing because of their relationships and their past relationships and their experiences with relationships. And for others, it's kind of different because it's kind of like they're having some epiphanies about the role they've played in relationships, and it's opening their heart. For some of them, I'm getting that they've had some regrets in relationships, and it's causing them to kind of soften a little bit. But I'm just getting from the partners an overall dissatisfaction. It's like they're going inward because they want a new beginning. They want to start over. But for some of them, it's like they're not necessarily wanting to start over with the relationship. It's like they're a little bit confused, and that's kind of why they're going inward. They're making comparisons between this relationship and others, between the life they have now and the life they want. It's like they're making a ton of comparisons this month. And they're just dissatisfied. And they're really looking at why they've gotten into the relationships that they've gotten into, why their relationships worked out the way they did. And then I'm also getting that a lot of them are really examining their heart, trying to see how they really feel, if they really love this person or not. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. They're trying to figure out what space they're really in, like how they really feel deep inside about the relationship. And then for you, I'm getting, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show you guys the cards. That's not fair. I have the heart chakra. I have solitude. And rest and rejuvenation. For the partner. And then for you, I have power. I have emotional withdrawal. and I have rejoice in celebration. Now for you, I'm getting that you're feeling a lot stronger and a lot more powerful when it comes to your love life. And it's because of you having a bigger perspective. You're kind of looking at things in a new way. And you're seeing things you're seeing more possibilities in your life. And it's just causing you to feel wiser and stronger. And that's a powerful feeling, feeling wiser and stronger. Makes you feel powerful. And you've kind of withdrawn from the relationship as well, because it's like you're like not looking at the relationship because you're trying to put things together for yourself. You're trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together for yourself. You're trying to figure out what it is that you want. And it's kind of like you're suspended in the air until that comes about. Until you feel like you understand what you're trying to understand. So it's like being suspended in the air, not moving one way or the other. You're kind of frozen. Because it's kind of what I'm getting is it's kind of like you're not going to let anything get by you this time. You're not going to let information or things you needed to know in a relationship kind of just get by you this time. Like you feel like you want to be sure, you want to know, and you want to have a complete puzzle before you make a move. And see, that's because you're feeling powerful. You're not feeling like you have to do anything. You feel like you can go within yourself, that you can back up and, put together what you need to put together. And nobody can really move you off of that. Nobody can convince you not to do that because you're feeling powerful. Nobody can rush you. And then I'm getting toward the end of the month, you're rejoicing because you received something you've been waiting on. What I'm getting is with you, is there something you've been waiting to see? When you had this new perspective at the beginning of the month, you felt like you looked at the relationship differently, and you felt like there was something you weren't knowing. This new perspective was kind of like, okay, you know what? I need to watch some things. I need to pay attention and kind of look at some things here. And you felt powerful enough to step back, because it was like, you know what, I'm too wise for this. I'm too wise for this. And you know what, I'm not weak. So you know what, I'm going to step back and I'm going to take a look and I'm going to see, what I need to see. There's like something, a piece of information, some type of understanding that you were wanting to get from about this relationship or about this person. And I'm getting that it has to do with truth. It's like you're going to see if things are really the way they appear to be. And then I'm getting at the end of the month, it's kind of like, I see exactly what I needed to see. That type of energy. And you're happy about it. You're rejoicing in, yep, I see what I needed to see. And then the energy of the relationship crowning you two is triumphant success. They're contributing patience. You're contributing fulfillment of wishes. And what I'm gathering from these is that it's a success because it's like the truth is coming out. You're getting the clarity and answers that you need. Confirmation of things that you felt you knew, but you were suspended in the air until you could confirm that what you really knew was what it really was. And they're in a place of being patient because it's like they know that you're not playing this month. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. Like, you're about what's real this month. And they know, it's like they know, this is what I'm getting for some of you. They know that you know. Okay, so you'll know what that means. But for some of you, that's what I'm getting. They know that you know. And this is causing them to not be able to do anything. They have to just patiently wait and see what you decide. Because it's like you're holding the power here. That's for some of you. And then for others, it's just that they're waiting because for some of them that had this, throughout the month, all of this comparison and dissatisfaction, for some of them, it's kind of like they know that there's nothing left to do. That's how they're feeling. They feel like they know there's nothing left to do. There's nothing more they can do. And so they're kind of just patiently waiting it out. And then you're feeling like a fulfillment of your wishes, that the illusion came down because you were all about the truth this month. And you feel like you got that. And that was the fulfillment of your wishes. Because what I'm really getting is you're kind of in you're in a no bullshit zone. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like you just don't, you don't want to play around. And you want to see what's real. You don't want any illusions. You don't want anybody trying to woo you, making impressions with things that aren't real, promises they're going to break. It's like you're not up for it this month. And what I'm getting for this overall energy of triumph is that this truth coming out is a triumph that is going to allow you to move forward in whatever way you choose. There's going to be movement now that the truth has come out, so to speak. That's what I'm getting for that energy. Now that the illusions have come down and the truth is out and, things are clear, there's going to be movement. But I think that's what had things kind of still, the illusions and the way this relationship appeared to be one way, but then you kind of had this feeling that something wasn't right about it, something wasn't truthful about it, something wasn't real about it. And now that that's coming out, there's some movement that can occur. And getting out of this stagnant space. I'm going to pull a last word of advice from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. What's the message for Cancer? Love. July 2016. Yes. This is what I got. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yes. Because see, that's what I'm getting. The truth coming out. As you're getting to know the truth of each other. Getting to know who each other really is. That's how things begin to move forward. That's what brings the triumphant success. That's what makes things successful. Okay, Cancer, that was your reading for the month of July. If it was beneficial to you and resonated with you, can you please do me a favor and go right now and click on the little thumbs up button? That helps me to, know how you're feeling about the readings. It helps guide me in how I'm doing the readings. And it also supports the channel and helps more people be able to come across these readings. And if it's helpful for you, help it to be helpful and reach more people and be helpful to them as well. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can check out the link in the description box and you can, get a personal reading with me where I can look at your specific situation. I also do readings on anything, finance, career. I do past life readings. Really, I can truly read on anything. So if you have questions in your life in any area, don't hesitate to book a reading with me. And I want to say about the comments, I'm not always able to respond to all the comments. Please don't take that as my heart towards you in any way. I'm just not able to do it, but understand that I'm reading the comments. I really, really, really appreciate all of the love, support, subscriptions, comments, likes, shares, everything. I'm really grateful to you all for that. And I really want you to know that, that I mean that. Other than that, Cancer, you have a fabulous July, and I will see you again in August. Thanks. Bye.